All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Tres Humdes. I'm your host, Tayten. I am once again joined by my co-hosts, Mason
Hello.
and Ethan.
Aloha.
All right, before we get started, I'd like to apologize if my voice sounds like garbage. I am dying, so it's going to sound like I don't know,
Dying.
an old man.
They might not think that's sarcasm, Tayten.
Well, if you don't think it's sarcasm, you need a new sarcasm detector. All
Whoa.
right, anyways, today, Mason will be talking about his recent and final math team meet, which happened this Saturday?
Yes.
Yeah, this Saturday at
I already forgot the school name. I think Kalaheo High School.
insert Hawaiian name high school here.
Yeah.
So, Mason, you want to tell us about how that went and what happened?
So, before the event, we knew that Iolani was going to be creating the questions, and Iolani is a private school that always scores like #1 in the math team events. So, if they're making the questions, this is going to be bad. So, we already knew that it was going to be a bloodbath for us, right? But we didn't know how bad it was going to be. So, we studied like usual for our events. I had probability, which is a very odd event. Like, it's really hard to tell if you're going to get the answer right or not, because it's all just logic and you have to factor in these little tiny things, like if order matters or if there's a specific case that you forgot about, like if you roll a die 2 times, or like you have to account for the probability of getting all 6s, or just some goofy expected value blah 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 thing, right?
Okay.
So most of the time, or we had 5 people go up for probability. And the day of the event, try to take a guess what score we got out of 50 combined effort.
Oh, like all 5 people combined?
Yeah.
I'll say a 10.
15.
0.
5?
Lower.
3?
4.
What?
We got a 4. We got a 4.
4 out of 50?
So, yeah, that was the first event. So,
Oh.
this was the last event, and we knew if we did bad, Mr. K would just, like, go ballistic. But we were starting off with a 4 out of 50 this event, this meet. I contributed 0 points to that total.
Wait, who got the 4 points then?
It was split between 2 people, Anlon and Tracy.
Anlon for the win.
So the first question was like really simple. We all rushed the heck through it though, and we got it wrong.
Oh my God.
I got it. It was
like small mistakes you made.
yeah. It was. I left out a 1/4, and my answer became wrong. And then Sam somehow left out a 1/2, and his answer was wrong. We all knew the exact setup that we were all supposed to use, right? But we just rushed through it way too quickly.
Patience is the name of the game.
No, because you only get 10 minutes. No patience. So, then the second question was extremely weird. Nothing like we have ever seen before. There were no numbers or anything. It was, if you put a point randomly in a square, what is the chance that it'll make an obtuse angle with the 2 side points? So yeah, I just looked at that question, like your expression, like, okay, well, I don't freaking know. So I just put 3/8, and then I moved on. Sam put 2/8, which I don't.
1/4.
Yeah, I was like, okay, maybe that shouldn't that factor down, but okay. And then Anlon put half. We all got that one wrong.
What was the answer?
It was, you can make an obtuse, a right angle, forming a circle, half circle between 2 points of a square. So anything in that circle area, you can have an obtuse angle. Dude, I literally had the idea, like, if you put it on the side, then it won't be obtuse. But it has to be like somewhere like this. I didn't even get the fact that it was supposed to be a circle, though.
You're saying this? Our audience doesn't know what
Yeah.
this means.
It's supposed to be a circle, half a circle,
Okay.
and
cool.
half a square.
Half a circle.
So it's like
and
pi
square.
divided by 8 or something.
Okay.
So, yeah, that was. Oh no, and then the last question, it was expected value. So, if you get like certain probabilities are worth a certain amount of points, so you have to calculate the number of points that a certain probability that you would get you 0 for expected value. And we all thought we got that one. And I still have to review it because I got like 15,000 points for one thing. And we all kind of collectively got super high numbers. So we were all kind of like confused. It's supposed to be 1,008 or something, but I got 15,000. Sam got, I think, 27,000, and Tracy got 15,000 too.
Wow.
So the 3 people that we sent up last time for a probabilities like event, combinations and permutations. Last time we got 5, 5, and 10. This time I got 0, Sam got 0, and Ying got 0. So yeah, that was a very brutal start. But it's okay. We had the other events.
All right.
Yeah.
What was event number 2?
I already forgot I wasn't in it.
Oh,
So
my-
then that one was okay because I think after the first one, we were in second place. Yeah.
Wait, so the first event you were second.
Yeah.
place.
So 4 out of 50 points was second place worthy.
So all of the other teams like scored a
Just
really
got 0, yeah.
wow.
So that was very surprising, but we went through the other events, and Mr. K was actually proctoring a room, so you could walk in and then take the test with Mr. K hovering over you,
Wow.
and we were all like, "Yeah, let's go do that." So I had event 4, which was vectors.
So we skipped event 3 already then?
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
know what event 3 was either. The event 4 vectors, I got the cosine of an angle was 6 root 3 over 5. And I was like, okay, that does not seem correct. I skipped it anyway. So that was another blunder. And then I got one of the questions. And then the last one was a 3D plane question, which was evil. And I don't think any of us got that one. I think the total overall was 13 for that one. 13 out of 50.
Well, that's better than 4.
Yeah.
What about the other teams? You know?
We were still in second place. We were like tied for second place.
What the?
It was crazy.
Damn, I guess everyone else was just doing way worse.
Yeah.
What about Iolani? Were they first?
No, yeah, they're always first. They had like 41 points.
How is that fair,
out
though?
of
How
50.
can Iolani participate in the event where the questions are made by Iolani?
Yeah, they're not supposed to look at the questions. So,
I'm pretty sure they will do, though.
Yeah.
yeah, but I mean, it's Iolani. Oh well.
That's
The-
BS, though.
What was it? I had event 5 statistics, and it was actually pretty good. What did I get? Oh, I got a 5. I missed the last. I think everybody missed the last question. It was the sample standard deviation, which means you had to root it twice, and we only rooted it once. So, yeah, that sucked. We all missed 5 points on that.
Wow. So did you get second place for that again? Or
Yeah, overall we were still tied for second. So then the last event. Oh, by the last event we were just tied for second, right? And we needed to win the last one, which was team event, to get to beat the other school that we're tied with. and I was randomly selected for team by Mr. K.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
The pressure.
I
Mason.
know. And I said right before the thing, if it's geometry, I cannot help at all, right?
Okay.
Which is why we had Brady. Okay, Brady is like the geometry king. So we had Brady, Ying, and me, right? And we walked in. The question, guess what it was?
Geometry.
Yes. We just stared at Brady and let him work his magic. And then he was like, oh my goodness, it's 9, guys. It's 9. And then we got it.
Yo.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dude, Brady is the geometry
Let's go.
god.
So you got second place then, right?
Yeah, we got second place.
Yeah.
We beat
How
the
many
other school.
how many points total?
9
By
points.
10 points. Just that one team thing. Because we were tied, and then we got team, and they didn't get team. So I think it's
I mean, like how
10
many points did you guys get? Like, for
Oh,
the
I don't
whole-
know. I didn't take a picture.
Oh,
So for events 1, 4, 5, 6, you got second place, basically.
Or in total, we got second place. Yeah.
Wait, so out of all the other teams in total, you got second place?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah,
Good
I know, I know.
job.
So after the first one, we were all confused, right? Like 4 out of 50 is a second place. But we weren't complaining. We were not complaining because
wait, did Iolani get like perfect scores?
nearly perfect. Yeah, they had like 41.
Dude, the ratio.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they looked at the questions before.
Nah. I
Wait,
don't
so
know.
what is that, like second place in the state, or what is that? Or out of all the schools?
Yeah, second place in, I'm pretty sure state for just the, you don't have like people from Big Island and whatnot, but second place for this island
Hmm.
only for that meet. So, I was expecting Mr. Kunihiro to pop off on us because, 4 out of 50. But he was like, yeah, good job, guys, good job. I think he only cares about
The
place,
placement.
Well,
So-
because if everyone else is doing even worse, then it's like it makes you guys look like you're doing good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you look at the average, basically.
Yeah.
Average score was 1.
And then
guys
you
got a
just have
4.
Iolani
Yeah.
at 40.
Yeah. So after that, we got like 90 pack of airheads for
Wow.
getting second place. So we were just eating those. And then we made Eugene go up to hold eggs like a waiter, like plastic eggs.
Mm.
And I don't know what that one was for. They're like fun events or something. Not too sure. And we sent another kid up named Jason to do Simon Says. And he actually won like first place for that. The person, is it Simon? Do I have to call him? Okay, Simon tried to give the people a high five, and the other guy fell for it. So yeah, we won. Yeah.
Is this still at the math meet?
Yeah, it's just like random events after, I think.
They went from math team meet with prob, stats, vectors, and statistics to Simon Says and
Yeah.
Easter eggs.
Yeah. I don't know what the Easter eggs was for, but the Simon Says, he was like, what is the closest whole number that pi is to? And that was pretty easy, but
4.
I think you should join the math.
Yeah, if you're an engineer.
I'm not an engineer. That's Mason's job.
9.8 to 10. So yeah, that was the end of the math team. We did pretty good apparently, and then the bus ride back was pretty fun too. We just slept and whatnot. This is us holding us, or we took a picture of all the zeros that we got.
Let's go.
They were like,
Just
they're
remember, 0 is first.
I
in
try to
the
describe
index.
the paper. There's 3 people, including Mason in this picture. Whoa, 2 girls. Well, Mason's still failing. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 papers in this picture with all zeros.
yes, sir.
Wow.
Some of them didn't even put an answer.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh wait, I have to tell you.
Let me look at the other one. What the?
I have
What
to
was
tell you
that?
for
He's trying to hide something.
I have to tell you for the mock test. Okay, I'm gonna rat out Alexis, but she she did not know what she was doing, right? So instead of putting an answer, like a fake answer, she just drew a fucking fish on the answer sheet. she got yelled at for doing that.
This is before you went to the math meet.
Yeah.
Like by Mr. K
Yeah.
on like Thursday or Friday.
No, it was a couple of weeks ago.
Oh.
But it was pretty funny.
What was Alexa's reaction when she was?
Well,
getting
she didn't know what she was doing, so she was like, might as well draw a fish.
Or like when she was getting yelled at, or by Mr. K. What was she?
Well, I mean, obviously, you're not going to feel good when you get yelled at, but she had to change her answers from fish to like a random answer.
I don't know. I feel like you would like getting yelled at, Mason.
What?
See, even Ethan's nodding his head in agreement.
He's nodding his head sideways.
No, he's nodding it up and down.
Circles.
He's nodding it in circles. Okay, well, that's it for my math team.
Overall, did you have fun with math team?
Yeah, it was okay.
Did you enjoy doing all those worksheets every week and going in for after school practice and doing all those mock exams and dying on the inside?
Yeah, it was okay.
Would you do it again?
I think so.
Okay, there you go.
Out of 10, where 10 is like, this was fun, I'd love to do this again, and 1 is like, get me 8,000 miles away from this, how would you rate math team?
I'd give it an 8. It was.
Oh, that's pretty high.
I like learning the weird, goofy things, but studying and it taking up so much of my time was, yeah.
Do you think it was only justified because you guys got second place in your last math meet?
The
Like all
time
the-
spent.
Yeah.
No, I got 0 points on one of those things. I was like, oh my god.
All right, what did you learn from math team? Like, what things can you take away from this experience?
Vectors,
How
probability.
have you grown as a person, Mason?
Have I grown as a person from
Yeah.
math team?
Yes.
From doing math?
Have you learned more about
No.
yourself?
Yeah, I don't think I grew as a person from math team.
If you were to do math team again, what would you do differently?
What would I do differently? I guess,
Dude, we sound
study,
like a end of the year reflection.
That's the point.
study the like goofy things more, like because the schools pick out the goofiest questions for you to do, right? So it doesn't really matter how much you study those basic questions. You just need to study those goofy ones, and then they'll probably end up picking those.
All right, last but not least, who would you say is the MVP of math team?
MVP is Brady, always Brady.
Really?
I would say so, because any geometry question, you just give it to Brady, and then boom.
What would he get perfect scores on like the geometry sections?
He usually would, I would think.
Even during the events?
Well, yeah.
Damn.
Nice.
Dude, it's like hard carrying
Some
the math
events
team.
are definitely easier than others.
His back must have hurt carrying so
Yeah,
much.
he must need a chiropractor
Uh,
after all that carrying.
But yeah, like they have those like rational functions and whatnot that you just multiply by the conjugate like 50 times, and then you just solve that, and that's an event. So that one doesn't really need that much thinking. But
Maybe
I
you should have
picked.
done that one instead.
Well, yeah, my score would definitely be higher if I picked some of those, but I had to pick probability and yeah, all the other fun ones.
Fun. in
Yeah.
Quotation marks.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, I said that was the last but not least, but we talked about the MVP. Now we're gonna have you write out someone. Who do you think
The
was
least
Are we
the
gonna-
worst person?
Dude,
in
I
math?
really
can't-
gonna
I can't-
say
I
that?
can't call people out for that.
You
Yeah.
must.
It's just the people with the lowest score in those easy events.
So Mason.
Me? I mean, there's people that score lower than me, so I
Lower
wouldn't
than
say.
0.
Okay, just that 1-0 is not. Yeah.
Okay. Well, do you want to give us like a hint, and then we can figure it out, but the audience will have no clue.
No.
We're gonna get flagged for
Yeah.
this.
Dang. Okay. Well, Mason has integrity as a person, which is
Yay.
both respectable and disgusting.
Yay.
Not kidding. It's good. Don't rat out your friends, everybody, unless the police ask you to and they offer you pizza.
No.
Because Mason would eat that up in a heartbeat.
eat the pizza or
Yeah,
the police?
what is the probability?
The probability of me eating the police is 3 out of 10.
The police.
Yeah.
Mason's accountable, guys. We've confirmed
Whoa.
it. Woohoo!
Goodbye, guys.
Well, with that out of the way, that is all the time we have for today. So thank you all for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed listening to Mason ramble on about his final math team meet for 20 minutes. And
Wow.
hopefully you guys will tune in next time as well. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.